Greetings, everyone. This is FlightSimGuy, and welcome back for some more Flight Simulator action. This time around, we're playing Microsoft Flight Simulator Century of Flight 2004. By far, the best version of Flight Simulator that's ever been out there. And this time around, we're doing something a little bit different. We're going on a cross-country tour, starting off in Seattle, Washington, or around the Seattle area, and I'm just going to make my way across the United States down to, I don't know, Key West, Florida or something. I'm making this up as I go along. I'll just fly from wherever to wherever, and depending on the hop, depending on the circumstance, I'll go ahead and pick the plane. In this case, it's a very, very small flight, going from, what is this, I don't even know, KSHN, just Shelton, I think? Some airport in Seattle, outside the suburbs of Seattle, and we're going to make our way to SeaTac. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the plan. Alright, so here we are over at our very useful skyvector.com, and here's the plan right here. It's very, very simple. Straightforward from this airport right here into SeaTac right here. What's that? Course. It's a course of 050 for 36 nautical miles. It's going to be a really short hop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and forth between FS 2004 and FSX, and I'll go ahead and log the time that I arrive at each airport and pick it up for every new flight. That way we'll go ahead and just play along with whatever happens. Very, very short flight, and we're going to be doing this in the Cessna 172, so let's get back over into the cockpit. Alright, we're back in the cockpit. Alright, before we get started, a real quick word about this plane. Pretty sure everyone who's ever flown started off at some point in time or another with the Cessna 172. Very, very easy plane to fly. I've flown the 172 quite a few times in the real world, and funny enough, flying a real 172 is a lot easier than flying the simulator. Instructor pilot once told me that once everything is working on the plane wants to fly more than you do, so you don't have anything to worry about. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on. Actually, my battery master is already on. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Battery master on, alternator on. Let's go ahead and turn on a little bit of fuel. Parking brakes already set, and all of these things work. I've already verified that. Set it again, and it should just go ahead and turn over. There we go. First time. Oh, so reliable. Alright, get some panel lights. Let's go ahead and turn on taxi lights. Call clear again. Turn on the landing lights. And turn on the rest of these things here. Maybe on this on.
200 overcast. Temperature 12 Celsius.
Okay, I'm already tuned. Just let me go ahead and make some notes here. Winds 180 at 17. Visibility greater than 20. Some clouds at 1100 feet. Ceilings 3200. It's kind of cool. 2972 on the altimeter. Alright. Very well. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some settings here. 29. What was it? 2972. Winds coming in from the south. We want runway 23. Gonna have a wicked crosswind. And let's do a taxi.
Sierra Hotel, November traffic, Cessna, November 6-9 Alpha Golf is taxiing to runway 23.
Alright, let's go ahead and do a pushback and do a taxi. Let's go ahead and my progressive taxi turned on. Woo! Nobody does that. Alright. Now let's clear runway. Alright, so I'm going to start my taxi, and with the magic of video editing, I'll see you at the runway. Okay, we are at runway 23. And I've already set my trim. As you can see, the sun's coming up. It's going to be a nice sunrise. And I think we're pretty much good to go. I'm not going to use any flaps to take off. Should be good to go. And let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and announce my departure. We are going to the east.
Sierra Hotel, November traffic, Cessna, November 6-9 Alpha Golf, taking off runway 23, departure to the east.
Alright. Rotate it around 70 miles an hour. And I tell you, man, I love FS 2004. Frame rates are incredible. I remember when FSX first came out, I bought an entire new computer just for that damn thing. What a letdown. That thing was so buggy. I never did get it right, even after 2 patches. And to make matters worse, they fired everyone in AC Studio and essentially told the FS community, go screw yourself. Way to go, Microsoft. Then, when they found out that they screwed up, they come back with this Microsoft flight business. Oh my dear God. What a bunch of idiots. Alright, let's go ahead, turn heading 050. And we'll go ahead and keep it at about, take it up to about 3,000 feet. CTOC, according to this map, be right over here somewhere. It's a pretty big airport, you can't miss it.
Seattle Airport information, Papa 15020, wind 160 at 13, visibility 5, sky condition clear, temperature 2.7, altimeter 977, ILS, runway 34, right at ILS, runway 34, left use, landing and departing, runway 34, right at runway 34, left. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Papa. Seattle Airport information. Seattle Tower, Cessna, November 6-9 Alpha Golf is 19 miles southwest by Quebec to land. Cessna, November 6-9 Alpha Golf, Seattle Tower, entered left base, runway 34 left, altimeter 2979.
Alright, so we're coming in on 34 left. Let's get directions to the airport.
Flight left base runway 34 left, Cessna 9er Alpha Golf.
Alright, not sure exactly what just happened here. Let's go ahead, come back on the power, and let's get down a little bit. We might be in some clouds. Fluid clouds, ceiling at 3,200 feet. Yeah, that's approaching the ceiling. Alright, just need to get a little bit lower, get out of these clouds.
Air 164, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Alright, there we go. Haze cleared up. Alright, let's see where we are.
Seattle Tower, landmark 842, ready for IFR departure, runway 34 right, landmark 834 right. Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 right, landmark 842.
Alright. I need to make sure that I'm landing at SeaTac and not Boeing Field. They're pretty close to each other. I think that's Boeing Field down there. And that's SeaTac right there. Well, let's go ahead and call the tower and confirm directions.
Seattle Tower, Cessna November 6 9er Alpha Golf is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport. Cessna 9er Alpha Golf, airport is 2 o'clock, 8 miles.
2 o'clock, 8
Orbit 75
miles.
901, cleared to land, runway 34 right. Cleared to land, runway 34 right, orbit 75 901.
Okay, so that's SeaTac right there. And what's funny is the airport here has 2 runways. But since this software was released, they've actually built another runway. Anyway, we have clearance for 34 right, so let's go ahead and get in pattern.
Orbit 75 901, exit runway when able. Orbit 75 901, contact ground on 121.7. Seattle with 05 at runway 34 right, ready for takeoff. IFR at Mud City. American Pacific 3705, cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right. American Pacific 3705. 121.7.
That's that guy right there.
901.
It's pretty impressive AI. Alright. I just confirmed we're cleared for 34 left. Let's get this over with. Alright. Normally when you fly in the pattern, you should go ahead and give it 1 notch flaps. At this point, I'm not going to do that. I'm still pretty high up, so... very high up. You know what? I will do some flaps. That way I can get down a little bit faster.
34 right, landmark 5966 heavy, cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right, landmark 5966 heavy.
Normally this is not an acceptable approach. Coming in way too high. But this is a very small plane and there's a very big runway. So I'll cut myself some slack. Okay, there's a little bit of a crosswind. So I'm just going to leave it at 1 notch flaps. If you try landing in windy conditions with too much flaps, you're coming in too slow and the wind will just blow you right off the runway. This is what my experience has been. Alright, let's do this here. I don't recall getting clearance to land.
Mobile freeway Steiner 8903 heavy is 900 miles south. Inbound ILS runway 34 right approach.
Global freeway Steiner 8903 heavy, Seattle Tower. Fly straight in, runway 34 right, altimeter 2976.
Fly straight in, runway 34.
Okay, let's go ahead and contact ground. And we're gonna taxi to parking.
Seattle ground, Cessna November 6 Niner Alpha Golf. Request taxi to parking.
Cessna November 6 Niner Alpha Golf. Taxi to General Aviation parking. Via taxiway Hotel Bravo Golf.
Taxiing to General Aviation parking. Using taxiway Hotel Bravo Golf. Cessna November 6 Niner Alpha Golf.
Alright. Go ahead and taxi. Check out the scenery while we're at it. Flaps up and taxiing.
Cessna Alpha Golf. Position caution at Boeing 747 on final.
Boeing 747 on final. Stop, damn you.
Cessna Alpha Golf. Did you copy?
Yeah.
Position Cessna Niner Alpha Golf.
Alright. Let's see what 747 he's talking about here. Oh yeah, there he is. Sweet. Okay, buddy, I don't have all day.
Cessna Niner Alpha Golf. Continue taxiing.
Jeez. Yes. Yeah, ATC.
Roger, Cessna Niner Alpha Golf.
Whoa.
Seattle ground. Mobile freeway Steiner 89. Viper 672. Position caution at Cessna Skyhawk on the taxiway.
Hold position, Viper.
Ooh. Check it out. It's a Cherokee 180. I have an add-on just like that plane. Or same kind of add-on. And believe it or not, it's just as easy to fly, if not easier to fly, than the 172. If you can believe such a thing.
Viper 672.
Okay. And that does it for this flight. For my next flight, what I'll probably do is I'll go ahead and grab one of the bigger planes and make a major hop out of it. Maybe go from where I am, Seattle, maybe down to somewhere in California, or maybe Vegas. You know, get us along the way. This did not go as smooth as I've hoped, but I got the job done. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.